Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you want to see more content like this. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Today we're going to make two healthy vegan burgers. First, we're going to make a simple black bean burger, and then we're going to make a sweet potato burger. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So today we're going to start with my easy black bean burgers. You're going to start off with 2 cans of low sodium black beans, drained but not rinsed. You need that little bit of moisture. And then you're going to mash them completely. So once you're done mashing your beans, you're going to add your flax egg. If you don't know how to make a flax egg, it's super simple. You're just going to take 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed and then 2.5 tablespoons of water, and you're going to mix those together and let them set for about 10 minutes. Once you've added your flax egg, you're going to add your oat flour, and I'm just going to insert this little clip here so I can show you how I make my oat flour. It's really simple. You're just going to add oats to a coffee grinder or a high-speed blender or a food processor and blend them up. You want to use rolled oats. That's super important. You don't want to use things like still cut oats because they're not going to give you the same consistency, but it's as easy as just blending it together and then you have oat flour. So once you've added your oats to your mixture, you're going to start adding the rest of your ingredients. So you can season your black bean burger however you like. Today I'm doing some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt, and some pepper. And then I'm going to add hot sauce, which I always add hot sauce to this recipe, but you can play around with all your other seasonings and make it customized to kind of like your flavor profile that you want to do. And then you're just going to mix that all together. So once you've mixed everything together, you're going to set that in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes so that it can set up. Once it's done setting up in the fridge, you're ready to make your patties. So this recipe is going to make anywhere from 4 to 6 patties, just depending on the size and the preference that you like. I like a little bit of a thicker patty. My husband likes them thinner, so you'll see when I cook them on the pan that I press them down a little bit to thin them out for him. So it's really just a preference of what size you like. Once I finish forming my patties, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I cook them with no oil in the pan. You're going to start with a non-stick pan on medium to high heat, and you're going to cook these for 6 to 8 minutes on each side. The important thing is once you put them in, do not flip them or try to flip them for at least the first 6 minutes, and you'll get a nice golden crisp on them. Then I'm going to show you how I cook them in the air fryer. It's super simple. You're just going to put them in on some parchment paper. If you don't have any, it's not required. I'm going to cook them at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes and then flip them and do them for another 2 minutes. Take them out, you'll see that they're nice and golden and crispy on the outside, but they're perfectly firm on the inside. I prefer my patty this way. It holds up great to all your toppings on your burger. You can see here is the pan-fried one I did. It's a lot thinner and flatter because that's how my husband prefers them. So when I'm cooking them on the pan, I just flatten them out a little bit. So it's that simple, guys. Super easy, super quick black bean burger. Put it on a bun with your toppings of choice. I even serve this over a salad. This is a favorite recipe in our home, and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to jump right into this next burger. I'm going to make a sweet potato and white bean burger. Now, you can add your onions raw to this recipe, but I just feel like when you caramelize your onions, it brings a whole nother depth of flavor to this burger. We're going to do a dry saute on these as usual. I've showed you how to do this in previous videos. It's just using water as needed instead of oil, so you don't have any of those extra added fats. And it just takes a little bit of patience, but it's super easy. Takes about 7 minutes to get nice caramelized onions, and it's worth it for the depth of flavor. But again, you could add raw onions if you wanted to. So once you've caramelized your onions, you're ready to get all your ingredients so we can start this recipe. You're going to want to make sure that you rinse and drain your white beans before you start, and you're also going to want to pre-cook a sweet potato. We're going to start by adding those white beans to a bowl, and we're going to go ahead and give those a good mash. So once your white beans are completely mashed up, you're going to add your sweet potato and you're going to do the same. You're going to mash that all up until it's all well incorporated, and then we'll start adding the rest of our ingredients. We're going to start with those caramelized onions. Of course, once again, you could use raw onions if you don't want to take the extra step, but I just feel like it adds a really great depth of flavor to this recipe. We're just going to mix everything until well incorporated, and then we're going to add our garlic. We want to make sure that this is really finely minced because no one wants to bite into a big chunk of garlic. Then we're going to start adding our seasonings. We have some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some salt. And then we're going to add some chili powder, some paprika, some pepper, some chipotle chili pepper powder, and some cumin. And then today for our binder, we're actually going to use nutritional yeast. If you don't have nutritional yeast on hand, you could use flour instead, but this is a way healthier option and definitely lower in calories. And then we're just going to mix everything until well incorporated. And then just like the last one, we're going to put this in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes to set up, and then it's ready to start forming our patties. We're going to make these in the air fryer. You can bake these in the oven as well. You can also cook them on the stovetop. I just prefer these ones in the air fryer because of the texture of the sweet potato. I just prefer the way that they come out when I bake them in the air fryer. So if you want to cook them on the stovetop, you're just going to want to make sure that you cook them a little longer because sweet potato is a little bit of a different texture than black beans, and it takes a little longer for it to firm up. Just going to place these in our air fryer basket on some parchment paper for easy cleanup, but the parchment paper is not required. They still come out great without it. I've tested it both ways. And we're going to cook this at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes, and then we're going to flip them and cook them for another 2 minutes. Once they're done, they're ready to put on a burger bun or a salad or on a lettuce wrap with your favorite toppings. With the flavor profiles I decided to create with this burger, I decided that pico de gallo and avocado would be perfect for this recipe, and I was right. It was delicious, guys. I hope you enjoy this one. And that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Leave me a like and a comment if you did. I'd love to hear from you. If you make these recipes, don't forget to tag me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok where I post daily. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.